got me feeling for your love each and every day.
Something about you, something about you.
The type of feeling that don't fade away.
Something about you,
you got me feeling like da 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 da.
Something about you, something
you got me feeling like da 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 da.
Something about you, something about you.
It's something about you. It's something about you.
Go ahead, Mandelion. I see you, Playboy.
About you. It's something about you.
Something about you, something about you.
Hello.
Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. All right, so
I was wondering if after all
I think that may have been the first time we ever played that track during the break. That's the great Mandelion,
everything
one of the X Squad members.
they say.
That's a nice little track, bro. Matter of fact, bring it back.
Something about you. Something about you, something about you.
Yeah. The great Mandelion right there on that track. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Kesey, shoot me a text, bro, and tell me where I can get Mandelion's music from. Is it on iTunes or something like that? It's a nice little track, bro. I didn't know you was talented like that. Good stuff. Hey, welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. This is a Woman Wednesday. Yeah. Good thing my daughter ain't around. She started lip syncing. My baby girl, she loves this chick Adele. The number to the show is 404-382-0338. This is a Woman Wednesday. It's also a What's the Answer Wednesday, asking trivia questions. I keep forgetting about that today for some reason. Hall of Famer Warren Sapp announced Tuesday that when he dies, he will donate his brain to the Concussion Legacy Foundation because, quote, I wanted this game to be better than I left than when I got into it. Sapp, who's 44 years of age, made the announcement in a video posted on the Players Tribune. He says an email he'd received from former running back Fred Willis was the impetus for his decision. Sapp said the email had quotes from NFL owners. I mean, down the line, you could see it. There's no correlation between football and CTE, suicides, and all this foolish stuff. I mean, where are you getting this information from? And then spewing it out as if it's fact. He says, quote, it's from banging we did as football players. We used to tackle them by the head, used to grab face masks. We used to allow Deacon Jones to do the head slap. All that was something that we had to take away from the game. We used to hit quarterbacks below the knees. Now it's the strike zone. Let's keep making the game better, he said. He said that the improvement should start at the youth level by eliminating tackling until players get into high school. I don't know about that, man. I don't know if you can eliminate basically what he's saying is eliminating youth football, period, until you get into high school. So I always tell a story. Me and my brother started playing football at the age of 7, where our damn knee pads were right around our ankles almost. And we played all the way through middle school. What's the different stages? So in our hometown, where we're from, there was Pee Wee football. That's like 7 and 8 year olds. And then there's small fry. That's like 9, 10-year-olds. And then you get to Bantam. That's like 12-year-olds or whatever. And then you go to JV, and then you go to varsity, man. So Sapp is saying that maybe they should stop letting players tackle until they get to high school. You'll get a lot of cats getting hurt like that. I don't know, man. And my whole opinion about this CTE thing, man, is ever evolving. Like the more information we find out about it, the more knowledgeable we get about it, man, the more that my opinion about it changes. And allowing tackling at young ages, what players know and what they don't know and what they would do even if they did know the risk of playing football at that high level. Because I contend, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, I contend that athletes know what they're getting into when they go into the NFL. They know that this is a volatile sport to the nth degree. But even if they had to make a decision, if the NFL were to present drafted players into the league that they aren't reliable or are responsible for any health effects that come from playing football over the terms of their career, players would still play. If they had to sign a waiver from the NFL, they would still do it because the amount of money, the perks that come with being a professional athlete, man, I think most cats would still do it. And then a lot of times these guys would say, man, what's happened to so-and-so is not going to happen to me. You feel invincible at a young age. And so I don't think that the sport is going to actually dwindle as far as players in the league, as far as fan support. I just don't think so. I just think football is too big of a way of life in this country. I don't believe that at all. And so Sapp says he's going to donate his brain to science, in effect, to help make the game better. A very interesting story. And also, lastly, from the NFL, imprisoned former football star O.J. Simpson has a July 20th parole hearing that could have him released from a Nevada prison as early as October 1st, state parole officer said. Simpson, who turned 70 on July 9th, has served more than 8 years of a 9-year to 33-year sentence imposed after he was found guilty in 2008 of armed robbery, kidnapping, and other charges stemming from a confrontation with two sports memorabilia dealers in Las Vegas in September of 2007. Do y'all think O.J. Simpson ever going to see the light of day again? Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe in the prison yard, but that's it. I don't think they're going to let O.J. out, man. And you know good and well, O.J. ain't no threat to society. Pause. Based on his history. O.J. Simpson ain't no threat to society. You know O.J. Simpson's been in jail for the last 8 years, not bothering with anybody, just trying to make it day from day. You know good and well that he's not. They're not going to let this man out of jail. They're not. He's not getting out. I don't believe so. This is, from the very beginning, been a way at the system, the justice system, and people in this country that believe what he did in killing Ron Goldman and his ex-wife. This is a way of showing this ninja, listen, we got your ass now. You stupid ninja, you should have got the hell out of this country. As my man Big L said, he stole his own shit. Now, the problem with, it's not that cut and dry. He stole his own stuff. If it was just that, if it was just he went to this room to get his stuff back, it would have been fine. It gets kind of complicated when a couple of the dudes pull out pistols. That's armed robbery. And not only did he take his stuff, OJ took a bunch of other shit that wasn't even his. The man took some stuff that didn't even belong to him, allegedly. They got his ass, man. The man is 70 years old. His knees are just as raggedy as Fred Sanford, as I mentioned earlier, talking about Dwayne Wade. OJ ain't no threat to nobody, man. He should be let out, I believe, based on everything that I've heard about his stay in prison. OJ ain't a nuisance to anybody. Come on, man. The man is 70 years old. I always talk about the story when we interviewed him probably like 12, 13 years ago in studio. 13 years ago, that man could barely get around. He could barely even get around. His knees and legs were so bad, man. When he came into that studio, man, he was moving slow as molasses. That man is not a threat to anybody. But if I had to put some money on it, I think they keep his black ass locked up. I don't think he gets out. And I hope I'm wrong. If you're new to this show, if you've never heard me on radio before, whether it's now or in the past, O.J. Simpson's my favorite athlete of all time. Not Michael Vick, not Allen Iverson, not anybody. Randall Cunningham, Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, anybody like that. Anybody off of the Lakers that you can think of, Kareem. My favorite athlete, the player that I was a fan of, the player that I loved and adored as a 7-year-old kid. My first athlete that I rooted for, that I said, that's my guy, I'm a fan of this guy, is Orenthal James Simpson. It is. But I don't think they're going to let his black ass out of jail ever. Ever. They're going to show him. They're going to show him from Cornelius Small. Hope he don't accidentally headbutt somebody picking up a piece of paper. They will say it was intentional and make him serve the man. I'm not going to get into the story at depth, but if you're new to the show, the other thing about that O.J. Simpson interview that we had, which was one of the greatest days of my life, is when O.J. came into the studio, the first thing that I noticed about him was he had the biggest head in human history that you will ever see. The biggest head. O.J. Simpson's head, this is no lie. O.J. Simpson's head from the tip of his chin to the very top is about 18 inches long. No, I'm serious. I'm not making this up. And I'm holding my hands right in front of myself right now. You know how you hold yourself, your hands apart? So I know how many inches a ruler is, and I'm holding my hands like that right now. That's 12 inches, right? A ruler is 12 inches, right? So I need to add another 6 inches. And that's O.J. Simpson's head. That man got a head on him. The last thing, as Cornelius Small said, the last thing anybody, I don't care if they're in prison with this dude. They might be in there hardened criminals, murderers, rapists, all types of thugs in jail with OJ. In jail. You do not want to get in a headbutting contest with that ninja. I don't care how tough you are. I don't care how tough you are. You could be one of the most hardened criminals that our justice system has ever seen. You better not get no damn headbutting contest with that man. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. I hope they let him out. I hope I'm wrong. And I mean, there's no reason to keep him if he doesn't have anything on record that he's done wrong while he's in there. His sentence was way too much if you ask me. Maybe you sentenced the dude that pulled out a gun. OJ said he didn't know the guy had a gun. The Jew said, I didn't know this ninja had a gun. All right? Outside of the accusations about him murdering his wife and her boyfriend, OJ has lived a clean life. Outside of that, and he beat that case. Let's be honest, okay? He wasn't convicted of that, But before that and after that, O.J. Simpson has been a model citizen. Let that man out of jail. Hopefully I'm wrong about this, but I doubt it. Back in 3 minutes.
Please, here's to another year. Now do you believe? Lost some friends and some family we love. Don't let it get you down to